tuned into Community Roundup. Priya Gupta, an IT project manager, after winning the title of Mrs. South Asia International 2015, will go on to represent South Asia at the Mrs. International 2015 pageant, which will be held on July 24-25th. At the Westin Town Center in Weston, Florida, we got a chance to speak with the beauty queen and learn more about her future endeavors. After winning the title of Mrs. South Asia International 2015, Priya Gupta served under her platform for abuse against women. She has been featured on various magazine covers and has been a guest of honor at several events. Now she has all her eyes set on for the next beauty pageant of Mrs. International to be held in Jacksonville, Florida.
We are in the beautiful city of Weston in Florida. And in this beautiful city, we have this gorgeous face with me. She is the Mrs. South Asia International 2015, Priya Gupta. When did the first spark of, I want to participate in this pageant and I want to win this title, how did that whole thing come about?
Well, first of all, Preet, thank you for having me. I want to take it back to many years actually. As a young girl, I've always wanted to be a part of a pageant and win a title, and I'm sure you'll agree with me that all of us have that spark in us. And when I was younger, not married, I did a couple of local pageants. I got title like Miss Beautiful Face, etc. And then I was also a part of Glad Rags Mrs. India. That was back in 2008, and I got a title of Botox Mrs. Beautiful Face, and I was top 10. And after that, I've done a couple of other pageants. So I would say I'm not really new to the pageant game. But then this specific title that I got, the Mrs. South Asia International 2015, is very special because Mrs. International pageant system is based on family values and giving back to the community. So the focus is not just on how you look, and it's also about your values and really, the platform that you're working on. So I'm excited to have got this title.
Tell me, when you first heard about the pageant and you decided you wanted to go, enter into this contest, what was your husband's reaction, family reaction? How much of a green signal did you get? Like, what support do you have with you?
Yeah, I had a great support with my husband and my family. And like I mentioned, Preet, that this is not my first pageant. So they knew that this is something that I like to do. But yeah, I've been very fortunate that they were very supportive. As a matter of fact, my husband was very excited, and when I was thinking about which platform to choose, he was the one who suggested me, like I was wondering, should I select a platform for children, for women? And then we hear stories about crime against women. So actually it's true that my husband helped me choose this platform. I used to volunteer for an organization called San Francisco Women Against Rape, SFWAR, and I volunteered for almost 2 years there, and what I saw is that we as Indians, we as South Asians feel that the abuse only exists in our countries. But what I saw is that abuse is everywhere. We're living in a developed country like United States where we feel like women are at par with men. And I'm not saying they're not, but even there's a segment of society which exists where there's a lot of abuse. So what I learned is that a lot of times, even here, when we see women are so liberated, women are afraid to talk about the abuse, especially the sexual part. Like people just don't open up, just like India, Pakistan and other South Asian countries. So it was a pleasure to help them. I during my volunteer, I walked against rape on the street. So we actually moved on. I did 2 years back to back. I walked against rape in San Francisco, and it was great to have people come together and work for this cause. Apart from that, I was also involved in some fundraising activities. In fact, at once, I actually offered my home in South San Francisco and opened it up, and we had a fundraising drive. I called dancers, like belly dancers and singers, so that people can actually get attracted.
From here on, what is in store for the future for Priya Gupta?
Looking forward, I would say that I probably would see myself doing a little bit more commercials, more runways, and let's see.